Hi guys, welcome back to Build Up Academy. In our previous tutorial, we looked at 10 steps to place our website in the best condition possible to receive the Google Adsense approval. Now that we do have the approval, let's explore in this video how to place ads the right way so that they are not intrusive and they do not disrupt the user's experience. To do this, we'll explore 3 different ways. First, using auto ads, and then we'll look at placing ads manually. And finally, we'll use a plugin to distribute the ads in a more automated way. So let's get into it. To use the auto ads, we'll first head to the Adsense console. And then we'll head to ads. So here you'd see there's an edit symbol right here. So we'll click on edit. So we get to see auto ads here. There are a number of features we can take advantage of. We'll just go through it in a bit. So you'd see that Google is trying to scan the site to show us a preview of how the ads are displayed on the site currently. So we do have a mobile view and then more like a desktop view as well. Good. So you can see how the site displays on mobile. And we can switch to a desktop or a laptop view. Right. It's not being able to display the ads currently. I'm using certain iframes. But yeah, this is a cool preview. Okay, so let's go through the ad formats. So first we have the in-page ads. You can have this on or off. Basically, they are ads that show up within the pages of your site. So it says here they appear within the main body of content on your pages. So you can have this on or off based on your preference. And then we have the multiplex ads. So these show up more in a grid-based content site. So if you have a site that scrolls and shows a content like a social media content timeline, then you can have this one on as well. Then you have the anchor ads. So these ads stick to the edge of the user screen. You normally find them on mobile screens. You can find on desktop screens as well. But basically they stick to the edge of the screen, and yeah, they can be dismissible as well. So you can have this on or off. And for these anchor ads, you can choose whether you want them to appear on a wider screen. So you can have this on. And then you have the vignette ads. So these are full screen ads that show up within page loads. So I'm on one page, I try to move to the next. And you have a full screen ad that shows, you can close it. So you can have this on as well. And then a widescreen option for the vignette ads. So let's quickly see how these ads display. I'm currently using the auto ads, but I prefer to go manually and also use a plugin. I'll show you in a bit. But let's go to the front end of our site. So I'm here, and when I scroll, you can see there are ads all over. So that's an ad. This is another one. This is also another one. So you can see there are ads all over. There's one here as well. I normally like to control exactly where these ads are placed so that users also get the best experience. Right, so this is what auto ads is giving me at the moment. What we are going to do is we're going to turn off auto ads, and then we'll look at how to place these ads manually. And once we get into using a plugin, we can distribute the ads across our websites evenly and in a more automated way. Right, so let's go back to Adsense. So before I turn off the auto ads, we can look at ad load here, and this is just allowing you to increase the number of ads that you have on the site or decrease it, and when you're using the auto ads. So I can increase it, and it's going to load more ads onto my page. And you can go ahead and exclude certain specific pages on your site from showing ads. Okay, so I'm going to turn off auto ads now, and then I'll apply this to the site. Yes, apply now. So it says it can take up to an hour to actually take effect. I'll try to clear my cache on my site just to speed up the process. So let's go to our dashboard. So here in my dashboard, I'm using a caching plugin, so I'll try to first clear everything. Okay, once we clear this, we shouldn't see ads on the site anymore. It's possible it will still be there because Google will take a while. Let's just refresh this. Okay, so we can see our site looks clean, no ads are showing. Great. So we'll go back to Adsense, and the first thing we are going to do is to now try to generate ad units. So we're going to generate ad units so that we can manually place them on our sites. So I'll go ahead to click on buy ad units here, and you see there are a number of options. So we have display ads, we have the in-feed ads, we have in-article ads, and the multiplex ads. So we'll just stay with this, the display ads, which is a recommended. So I'll click on it, and then I'll need to give my ad unit a name. So we can either go for a square type of ad, a horizontal, or even a vertical. So let's first go for a vertical, and I want to place these types of ads in my sidebar. So I'll name this sidebar ad. And for the ad size, I'll go for responsive. You can choose fixed as well, but basically what you're saying is the ad should be able to fit the space within which is in, or the screen on which the ad is showing. So if you choose responsive, then that's going to allow Google to do that for you. If you choose fixed, then you're selecting a particular size and you're not changing it, regardless of what screen that the ad is featured on. Alright, so I click on create. So we are creating our sidebar ad now, and then Google is going to give us a script or a code. We'll copy this code, so you can just click on copy code snippet, and then we head to the back end of our website. So we want to place a script in our sidebar. To do that, I'll head over to appearance, and then we go to widgets. So here in widgets, we'll see the options that we have. We do have a blog sidebar, page sidebar, category, and more. So normally the kind of widgets that you have is determined by your theme. One way or the other, you have some sort of a sidebar for most themes, especially blog themes. So here I'm going to look for the custom HTML widget. I have it right here. So I'll click on it, I'll drag and simply drop here, and then we can paste our code right here. So let's give it a title. I can say something like sponsored. Click on save. Great. So we manually placed the code in our sidebar using the custom HTML widget. Now you can drag this across to determine the order. So I want this to show right before my comments widget. So I'll just place it here and I should be good. Now I can go ahead and pick another widget and place in, say, my category sidebar. So I'll pick the custom HTML and place right here. So again, I'll just paste the same code and I give it a title and then I save. So again, I determine the order and I say this should be second, and that's it. So that's how to place the ads manually using the custom HTML widget. So you just copy the script and then paste within the widget and you should be good to go. Okay, so let's visit the front end of our site to see how these ads are displaying. Normally it should take a while to populate, so just be patient. Go ahead to reload a few times and it should display. Yep, so I do have mine showing right here. So this is for the blog sidebar. So this will show every time I go to a specific article on my page. I've also placed one in the category sidebar. So let's say I go to one of the categories. Yep, so I get to see another ad right here. Yep. By the way, I've had to disable my caching plugin so that my ads can show really quickly. So if you do have some sort of a caching plugin that you're using, you can either purge all the cache that has been stored, or you can simply deactivate it to see your ads quickly. And once I'm done, I'll turn back my caching plugin on because it speeds up my site. Right, so this is okay for now. We've seen how to manually place these ads. If we wanted to place the ads manually on a specific page also, we could do that. Just remember, you need your code and you can go to that specific page and place it either via a shortcode, or you just place the raw code in the text area of the editor. Right. So the next one we're going to explore is how to place the ads using a plugin. Now the reason I personally use that is I want to be able to distribute my ads in a more automated way. So with the manual that we've just seen, it's quite easy to place the ads in my sidebar. But then if I'm going to distribute the ads across each article that I have on my blog, then it's going to take a lot of work. So I use an amazing plugin called Advanced Ads, and this plugin allows me to distribute the ads across all my articles. So we're going to do that. Let's head to plugins. Now click on add new, and then we are going to search for Advanced Ads. Good. So we want this one right here with over 100,000 installations. So I'll click on install now. Once it's installed, I'll go ahead and activate. Okay, so we activate. Great, so we have Advanced Ads activated. You should find it here. Yes, so let's quickly go to our dashboard. So let's create our first ad. I'll click on create your first ad, or you can just come to ads right here. So I click on create. And then we'll give it a title. So remember, what we are trying to do is to place ads in an automatic way across all our articles. So instead of taking each article and trying to place the ads within the content of the articles, that's going to take a long time to do if you have a lot of articles. So rather, we are using the plugin to distribute the ads in a structured way. So let's go ahead. We'll title this in post ads. So let's say in post, or we can say in post horizontal, since they're all ads. Okay, now we head back to Adsense, and then let's create. So we do have our sidebar done. It's right here. So let's go ahead and create our in post ad. So we have in post horizontal, so I'm going to choose the horizontal format. This is how it looks. So I'll keep it as responsive again. Let's click on create. I'll just title this 1. So we have in post horizontal 1. We have the script now. Let's copy it and we head back to our dashboard. So in post horizontal 1, and then I'll keep it on the plain text code because I want to be able to paste my code. So we paste the code right here, and then I'll click on next. So it says visitor conditions, display conditions. So if you want to hide the ad from certain users, say based on the kind of devices they are using and more, you can do that. I don't want to do that. I'm showing the ads to everyone. So let's go to display conditions. So I'll click on hide the ad on some pages because I want to show this ad only on the post pages. So let's click on choose a condition, and I'll say post type. Good. So I'll choose post. So not pages, not media, not landing pages. I want my posts. So you can add more conditions if you wanted to. So say I want to display the ads on the post types and specific pages. I can do that. I'm okay with posts, so I'll click on save. Good. So it now says where do you want to display the ad, right? So we are going to choose the specific places that we are and put in this ad. So it says before content, within the content, after the content, and more. But when you look at the small blue rectangle here, you can see exactly where the ad is going to display. So for before the content, you can see where it shows. For in content, you can see, and then for after content also you can see it. Right. So we want to go for within the content. So I'm going to click on content, and then it says after which paragraph. So I'm going to say show this ad after the first paragraph. That should be fine. So I click on OK, and then it says yes, your ad is visible in the front end now. So we have in post horizontal 1, and it's going to show within the content after the very first paragraph. Okay, so let's create a new ad again. I still want the plain text and code, so I'm going to say in post horizontal 2. I'll paste the same script, click on next. I'll keep the visitor conditions same as it is. Then for display conditions, I'll come to hide the ad on some pages, and then I choose a condition. So we are looking for post type, and we say the post type is posts. I save this. So I have to determine now where to place the ad. Again, I say content, and I want this to go to the 4th paragraph. Okay, so that's done. We create another ad. Now for the next one, I want to show a square format kind of ad. So for that, I'll need to come and create that in the Adsense console. So let's go to Adsense. I click on done for this. And then I want to create a new one. So I click on display. This time I want a square. So I'll say in post square 1. I click on square, keep it at responsive, and then I create. Okay, so I copy the code snippet. We head back to our dashboard. We say in post square 1, plain text and code. I click on next, then I paste. I click on next again. I go to display conditions. I say hide the ad on post type. Okay, in posts, I click on save. Great. Now the next one, I'm going to go back to the horizontal. So I click on new ad again. And I say in post horizontal 3, plain text and code. I click on next. I need to paste in the script, but remember this is the square, so I need to head back to my in post horizontal, and then I'll say get code. I copy the code, head back to my dashboard, I paste it in here, click on next, display conditions. So I say post type, posts. Okay, click on save. So we have our first paragraph, we have one on the 4th, after the 4th paragraph. So we are going to the 8th paragraph. So content, 8th paragraph, I click on OK. Remember, all of this is going to depend on how many words you have for each of your articles. If your articles are normally within, say, 800 or 600, then you probably need to have just 3 ads or just 2 ads. If you're writing lengthier articles, then you can spread it across. Okay, so we have in post horizontal 3. The script is saved. So I'm going to go ahead and do one for paragraph 12. So I click on new ad. By now you should get the idea. So I'm going to do the final one for the 12th paragraph. So in post horizontal 4. Still I keep it on plain text and code. I click on next, and then I paste the script again. I click on next, Display conditions, I say post type, post, save. Content, 12 paragraph, okay. Yep, and we should be good. Okay, so let's head back to the front end of our site to see how these ads are showing now. Right, so just reload and you should see the ads now. So you can see after the first paragraph, I have my first ad here. And then second here. You have the third also here. I think we've placed about 4 of them. Okay, 4. And that's about it. So I'll need to go ahead and place a few more. Our sidebar ad is also here. Yes, so you get the idea. Just try to space it out nicely so that your users can read the content you are providing. They are primarily there to read your content, so allow that, and then place the ads at strategic places so that it's not intrusive and it doesn't disrupt the user's flow or the user's experience. Right, so the last thing we are going to look at is being able to determine what kinds of ads show on your site. So Google already does a good job in sort of matching the content on your site to the kind of ads that show, but sometimes you want to go the extra mile for certain sensitive ads that you don't want to show on your site. You can block them, so you just head to the Adsense console, and here I can go to blocking controls. I'll click on it, then I go to content, and then I choose my site. So here I have a few options, but I'm interested in this one, sensitive category, so I'll click on manage. And then you notice the number of categories here. I have all allowed right now, but if you wanted to block a few of them, you can do that. So if I didn't want references to sex, I can block this, or certain sexual ads, I can block this too. So you get the idea. You can actually determine and control what kinds of ads display on your site. So take advantage of all of this. Your users are going to love you for it. You're going to keep coming back for your content, and you're also going to be able to monetize as long as you're getting in the traffic. Great, so that's it. We've been able to look at 3 different methods of placing ads on our site. So just by way of recap, first we looked at auto ads, which is a feature that Google AdSense provides. So with that, we explored the various functions and features in there that we could take advantage of if we wanted to have Google place the ads automatically on our site for us. And then we looked at the manual approach, where we are placing the ads on our sites at different places manually. If your site doesn't have a lot of content or pages, you can go the manual way and just place the ads at specific positions that you want them to feature. And then the final one, we looked at a plugin called the Advanced Ads, and realized if you have a blog site or whatever site that you're operating, you could actually have that plugin distribute all the ads across your articles or your posts or specific pages. And this plugin does it in a very automated way. So yeah, those are the 3 different methods to placing ads on your site. Whatever one fits your case scenario, you can employ and you can use it. Just make sure you're placing the ads in the right way, they're not intrusive, and they're not disrupting the user's flow or the user's experience. Thank you very much for watching. See you in the next video.